And you can't say it either. Use a Latina.
Somebody need to tap Joseline Hernandez on top of her head. Somebody just need to right on top. When Pumpkin spitting her, I'm gonna just say she's spitting her mouth. But Omarosa was the first. You motherfucking whore! Black reality TV life. Miss New York, as iconic as she is, pick-a-wall boots. She was not our first official black reality female TV show villain. She wasn't. That's a lot of words, child. Talking about buck wild. Child. Oh, Jesus Christ. With that trailer park middle part. Nibbles is dirty. I can find no Natalie Nunn on here, baby. You ain't gonna find that here. We can't have nothing. Give her her things. We can't have none. We can't root for none of these people. These people are terrible. If I did it, I did it. If I said it, I said it. And now what? Anissa is that girl. Her fight with LaToya Jackson, rent free. Kenya was the one who really, like, for better or worse, she changed the trajectory of the show. If I was a basketball wife, they'd be like, oh, violence ain't the answer. Yes, it is. I would 100% be Tammy Roman. It's not even a second. Sometimes you need a little, you know what I'm saying? I like the real on reality TV. You might notice by my list today, but like, I don't, girl, please. I don't like that. Girl, please, sister. You just like black. Anyway. Sir, I'm gonna leave my seat, buddy. Can I sit? Can I have my chair? Is that okay? I just wanna, cause I have to, for the people. And you can like get me a cup of coffee or something, or like, you know, some water, maybe, perhaps. But you're very cute. But I do need my seat though. Nice. Be nice. Come on, be nice. Come on, Bill. Give me my seat, Jovi. You are a bully. Let me have my seat, yo. I think I might have to like bribe him with treats or something, bro. I don't have it in me to just like throw his cute ass off the seat like all rough, especially after how am I supposed to be it, right? You know what you're doing. He's running a scam and I'm letting him do it because ultimately I need to work. That's why I'm doing it. Not because he's bullying me or anything. Come on, Bill. Let's get a snack, man. Cheeks. Need that? Yeah, good boy. Ooh, okay. Now that the cute cat is over, hey you. What up, though? Welcome back to Chasing Your Face on the Sweet Talkers Network. I'm your host, ChaseKassidy, and now I ain't got no pants on. Y'all already know what it is. Hi. Welcome back, y'all. It is so good to see y'all. Before we get going today, really quickly, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Do all those things. Tell a friend, foe, and hoe. Do that for me, too. And also, get down in there. This subject today is about to be a fun one. I know y'all gonna have y'all opinions, so I'm gonna want y'all to get down in the comments with me, banter with me, give me the things. And while you're down there, if you want to drop a super thanks, or even if you want to tip on Cash App, right? Whatever comments you leave on Cash App or in the super thanks, I will read it right here on the next Chasing Your Face episode as thanks to you for donating to my bank account. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. While you're here, make sure you check out all the other shows on this channel, on this network, all the other creators who are doing things. Everything around here is really effing cool. So go ahead and get you a piece, get into some other playlists, get some other videos, and see what's going on and get to know your fellow sweet talkers. We thank you. All right, today I am here to talk to you about the reality TV show dolls. I'm not talking about these, listen, I'm talking about the OGs. I'm talking about the reality TV show girls that started this. I'm talking about the ones that all these new girls are trying to emulate. Like, those are the ladies I'm talking about. The ones that really got in here and changed the game before they even knew it was a game, a lot of them. But like this is, you'll see what I mean when I start listing off the ladies, but like these are the ladies, these are like the pioneers. These are the ones. I know, before I start going, I just want to say there's no particular order, but we going. We just going. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start, even though I just said there's no particular order. I'm gonna start with the lady who, regardless of what you feel about her, she is the first, as far as my research can tell me and my memory lets me, y'all get in the comments and let me know. But Omarosa was the first black reality TV, like, bad girl, the first.
That is like calling the kettle black. See, there you go with your racist terms. Try to contain your prejudice, okay? You're very intimidated by black women, right? I don't think that they've ever been around a strong African American woman, to be quite frank.
Now, we don't with her, you know, we got our things even from jump. And that's even part of it, is from jump, like we wasn't like fucking with her like that, right? But we can't deny that even before Miss New York, and we'll get to her later, Omarosa was here first. She was on the first season of The Apprentice. As soon as it dropped, she was the talk of the first season. Everybody was talking about, she brought the drama, she brought the things. Even post show. That show came out in January 2004. It came out in January 2004. And here we are. I'm filming this in August 2025, and she is still, you know, in certain ways, part of the conversation, for better or worse. So I can't take away from the things she's done. She was Apprentice. She even had moments on the Surreal Life. Y'all remember she was on the Surreal Life with Janice Dickinson? Y'all remember that mess? Like, she's, we're not even going to talk about the political, Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to say this, and this is going to put it, the iconic moment with Wendy Williams.
Wait. What? You said you was going to straighten me out. What the hell was that? Oh, no, I know how to chill. Okay. But I will not be disrespected.
Okay. While you and I probably have quite a bit in common, I always find that you show the honey, and it usually works out better. And I'm a little bit sweeter. You're not my type, Omarosa.
I'm not. Listen, and don't be fake. Because what happens is you have guests on your show, and then you go on your radio show and talk smack instead of doing it while they're sitting on the couch.
I'm doing it right here.
Now, did you have a nose job?
No.
It looks like you had a nose job.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I just looked at before and after. Honey, before and after. Before and after pictures.
But if I can suggest, because the only thing that I've had done to my face is a little Botox, I would suggest for you some Restylane. The lines stay.
And I would suggest a wig that doesn't sit off my head 3 inches. That would be my suggestion.
You know what, Omarosa? And on that note, thank you for coming on my show.
Wendy Williams' show wasn't even picked up yet. It wasn't even picked up. This was like, you know, one of the audition episodes. This is one of the, like, get the buzz going. Like, Omarosa and Wendy on that couch. Say what you want about her. Say what you want. And it'll probably be true. But Omarosa, when it comes to being a reality TV show, one of the first black girls to, like, really, she was our first, like, reality TV show villain, like, she was the first one. I know y'all gonna say, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Let's just talk about it. I know some of y'all about to say, Chase, I can't believe you tripping. It's New York.
You know what? Didn't you leave the first motherfucking night? And that was for a reason. What?
Miss New York Parlor Tiffany, that is the number. She started it. She didn't start it, bro. And like I can't even front, as much as we want to have revisionist history. We can't act like 2006 when Flavor Love came out before 2004 when The Apprentice. We can't act like time don't work like that, mamita. So listen, we just got to accept the fact that Miss New York, as iconic as she is, she was not our first official black reality female TV show villain. She wasn't. That's a lot of words, child. But y'all know what I'm saying. She wasn't the first one. But anyway, that said, first don't always mean that you the most iconic. First don't always mean you the best. New York, from the moment I was there. We were there Did y'all watch? I watched live Flavor of Love season 1. I remember all the moments. I remember the iconic phrases, the stuff we still use today from season 1. I remember the moment we all saw when Pumpkin spit in her. I'm gonna just say she spit in her mouth.
Slap me, bitch, or what?
I'm gonna just say she's, because sister, it was basically in her mouth. That is like burned into my head. Like even like right now as I'm talking about it, it's on a loop. Just that even the moment, this is how I know like you a real like New York fan, you a real like forever. If I say to you, you motherfucking whore, you better know. And then we thought we were done with her, and then she came back for season 2 and was pick-a-wall boots.
When did you back me into a wall? I wanna know that. Okay. I really want to know that because I want to see you do it. Like, don't put a finger on me because you know that we will come right after
backed into boots.
And talking about Buck Wild with that trailer park middle part. Nibbles is dirty. It was like all the stuff that she walked in just. Even like when she got eliminated in the ad and she was like, I don't give a fuck, do it, I don't give a fuck. And then they cut her in the car. It's like, man, she's everything, man. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, like I was talking about revisionist history. I don't act like she wasn't my favorite girl. Like I wasn't rooting for her back then when I was watching the show live. I wasn't. She wasn't who I was vibing with. She was getting on my nerves. I actually was like hoping that one of them would like let Bucky or Boots get to her, you know. So I just wanted to see. I was hoping she got smacked in the head with the shoe at the reunion. You know what I mean? But like as I've gotten older and just being able to appreciate the art form of reality TV that was being built at the time, she's a necessary brick in that when it comes to like the divas and the girls. You cannot deny her. One of the other girls you can't deny, and again, for better or worse, she's not one of my favorite people. There have definitely been times in the history of watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta where I've been like, you know what? Somebody need to tap Joseline Hernandez on top of her head.
You're not gonna speak?
Hey, maid. I see you got on your May outfit like you always do. I don't blame you. Ain't that what you're clean with? You need to buy her a fur like you buy me one. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna work this bitch. Said she worked me, so now I'm gonna show you I can take your man again if I wanted to. Molly the maid.
Somebody just need to, right on top. Somebody just get her because like she was like so disrespectful with some stuff. Like most of the time she was just a disrespectful bitch. You know what I mean? But again, you can't deny the hilarious and like culture moving iconic moments.
Trying to continue on the relationship with her?
I just want to make sure
I want to know that
right now, Joseline.
You guys living together?
Yes, I'm in the house. Yes, I have been there.
Bitch! What happened to you?
Get up.
Steven can go to hell. I'm gonna beat your ass.
And I have a rug at my front door that says,
Paul, why is you here?
No, in real life, like, whether you like her or not, like, do I think that Joseline Hernandez was a talented musician, or is it? No, absolutely not. But when it comes to like laying some of the brickwork down and being one of like Joseline Hernandez, bro. Like I can't even. Now some of this newer shit she doing with like or Zeus. Zeus is a whole new. You're not gonna find none of this. You're not gonna find no Natalie Nunn on here, baby. You ain't gonna find her on this list. You ain't gonna. Nah, I can't. You can't. You ain't gonna find that here. Like this stuff Joseline's doing now with them, I can't really fuck with. But like when it comes to like the old school like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, as scripted as it was, and it's like I fucked. Even though I wanted her to get tagged on top of the head, I recognized that Joseline brought a particular type of entertainment to the show that might have been needed. So shouts out to her. You know, before I move off of like the notion of not being able to deny people, let me go ahead and tell you who I cannot deny on this list. Now, a lot of y'all, you may or may not know who this diva is, but she is from the real world. But really what I'm talking about is her time on the challenge. We are talking about Aneesa Ferreira.
I see Aneesa and she's killing this wall.
Aneesa is just flat out stronger than John A. She's punching through this wall a whole hell of a lot faster.
Come on, baby! There you go, there you go! It definitely feels amazing to get up that wall and to know that more than half the people up there wanted me to fail.
Solid performance by a veteran.
Thank you.
Great job, Aneesa.
Listen, do y'all know Aneesa? Get down in the comments and tell me if y'all love Aneesa like I love Aneesa. Get down in the Aneesa, listen, Aneesa can't do no wrong. As far as her being on the challenge, y'all gonna stop playing in her face though. Let's just park real quick. We gonna park. And we just gonna say, y'all have MTV and the Viacom people, whoever is doing the things up there with the challenge, y'all need to understand something. If y'all don't go ahead, I think Aneesa has been on like 17 challenges. 17, and I'm talking from old school to like now. She's been on 17 of them. And Aneesa, she will always get to the end, right to the end. And these motherfuckers will continuously throw her into elimination to get rid of other, because they know she gonna send them, and she always ends up going home right before the final. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. With all the amazing moments that Aneesa has given us.
You're black and Jewish, and what point? What the does that mean? That you are right now, like, going and like, being like, oh yeah, I'm here. I cannot believe that you are like, it's ridiculous. Okay, and here we go with no point proven. What planet are you on, Trishelle? I mean, you are the trash shell you were, and you're always gonna be trash. Ellie, you're a stripper, you. No, I will. I'm not gonna hear.
Whether it be in the eliminations where she's like eating people up, and you are like, I've been inspired.
Come on, girl. Don't let go. I'm frustrated and tired, and it's very draining. It's really who wants it more. I want it more.
Because everybody be against her, and she's still, you know what I'm saying? Like from that to just, you know, everybody got their flaws and stuff, but just how like, I like how she played the game. She be honest with the people. She be keeping it up front. And again, Aneesa started from the real world Chicago. I believe it's Chicago. Don't quote me on that, but it's, and like, so like she was, even on there, like she was, Aneesa is that girl. She was one of like the first like times that I saw a black person on like reality TV, like MTV, whatever, like really just be like her sexuality is so like just, and it was kind of like, especially in the early 2000s, you know, seeing her like with like, you know, it was just, representation in certain ways does matter. I'm just saying. Shouts out to Aneesa, man. I fuck with her, bro. And while we on the subject of people I kind of fuck with, now I'm gonna say this, and then by the time I put the video out, it's gonna come out that it's some crazy shit go, cause that's how it always works. We can't have nothing. We can't root for none of these people. These people are terrible. Everyone, I'm just in the assumption now that everyone who is famous in Hollywood, celebrities in power, they are all terrible, and I am expecting to hear terrible things. So if I hear something nasty and or rude about Kandi Burruss tomorrow.
Who had been saying that? Who said 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 that? Who?
I'm still putting this fucking video out, okay? But no, I fucks with Kandi, man. Kandi Burruss is, to me, one of the most important reality TV show archetypes that you need. Like, she is transparent and she is balanced. You always need a transparent person on the show and a character on every show that creates balance. And if you can get that in one person, that right there is Kandi Burruss. One thing I respect about that lady, man, now people gonna say, oh, she gonna turn that struggle into a business, she gonna make some bread. Yes, that is admirable. And I fuck with that vibe, Kandi. I like that a lot. One day, actually, come on, I would love to meet you. I would love to sit down and just talk with you. Even if it's not on camera, like we could do an interview. But I think what I respect is that Kandi Burruss don't let nobody spray her with her own shit.
She keeps lying over and over again and then starts saying stuff about your husband, and you know how I am about my dang on husband. You know I have fun or whatever, but the one thing I would not do no stuff about no drugs or nothing. And for her to put that out there about me, it took everything in me not to choke this out this bitch.
And like, that's what I fuck with. I'm gonna be honest on this bitch. You can't spray me with nothing, because if I did it, I did it. If I said it, I said it. And now what? Now what? And I can take care of everybody on this stage. I think she represents, like I said, an important archetype, an important character that you need on every reality TV show cast. And without that, without a balanced character, without a transparent person, it's going to create this dissonance with the audience where we're not able to connect. They're our connection point a lot of times. So shouts out to Kandi for understanding that, and also being the longest running housewife of all time, of any franchise ever. And we're not even touching the music. We're not touching the music. We're not touching Broadway. We're not touching none of that. I'm just talking about her. Man, Kandi's allowed us to grow with her. She's allowed us to see her through fucking, I mean, she had a situation where she had, I believe the guy, I think she was still engaged to him, the fiance, he passed away. Then she let us watch her, you know, with her family and Todd.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
And just all the business, just the growth, the scandal.
So what I want to do is have Phaedra speak, because she's the one who told me that Kandi said that.
You said that? That I wanted to drug her.
I did not say it.
That is some bullshit.
I repeated it because I heard it. No, she said it to you, Phaedra.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go. The lies. There you go. This bitch.
The lies. We throw shade whatever but drugs. Y'all accuse me of being a fucking rapist. You as an attorney, why would you do that? Oh my God. I gotta get away from y'all. See, this is the type of shit I be talking about. This is what I be talking about.
The scandal. The scandal. Like, the catchphrases, like, she's got her own, like, we give her things. Now, let's just stay with the Housewives of Atlanta. Now, because a lot of those ladies, I could almost say the Real Housewives of Atlanta as a blanket statement, and we would all have to accept it. But I'm calling out particular ladies who really, I think, did it. Kandi was one of them. And she's my favorite housewife. Although this lady, Nene, this lady.
If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it.
I
said what I said.
Okay, well, what you said was some bull.
But if you don't like it, you don't like it.
I sure damn don't like it.
Well, then, what you want me to do?
That came across shady. Although Nene is not necessarily my number one housewife, she's not mine. I cannot deny, will not deny, could never deny what she is. Not only to this show, but to the culture of reality TV as a whole. I can't, man, please. Like, the references, the countless jokes, the countless memes. It's just, And then it's stuff that she said just being ridiculous.
Is you handicapped all these diseases you done had? Where is your scooter? Because you should in a handicapped spot.
Really?
You done had everything that happened.
Yeah.
Where is your scooter? Where is your scooter? Where is it?
Like, are you okay?
Where is it, bitch?
Relax.
Where is it?
Relax.
No, you relax.
Like, they didn't know what they were doing when I think the show came out in 08. They didn't know what they were doing. They was just on here doing the thing. Like, reality TV at best was when the world knew what it was for real, was only 8 years old at that point. Like, Survivor and Big Brother really kind of, like, the real world started it, but Survivor and Big Brother in 2000 kind of made people like, oh, this is reality TV. So in 2008, when RHOA happened, like, wasn't nobody checking for that? I wasn't. I didn't start watching it. Honestly, like, this to tell you how iconic Nene is and was. I wasn't even watching the show until season 5. That's when I started watching the show. But I had seen all the iconic moments. I had seen the fights. I knew the references. All of that stuff leading up to it. What made me stick around was the season 4 reunion with Sheree and Nene going, fix that face, fix that body. That's what made me stick around. And then I came back for season 5. I was expecting Sheree to come back, but then Kenya and Portia came in. And then it was a whole, like, you know what I'm saying? So Nene, problematic as she may have been her last few seasons, and she was, because that shit was getting on my nerves, where it's like, you on this show, but you act like you too good to be on it. It's really weird. She was a big part of it. She wasn't the show, but she was a huge chunk of it, you know, and her presence being there. And so, Nene Leakes, I give you your things for that. Yeah, even her moments. I almost forgot she was on The Apprentice as well, and her moments with that. Her fight with LaToya Jackson, rent free.
Ever try me like that, ever.
I'm right here. You don't have to.
I worked my ass off while you sat there and looked like Casper the Ghost. Let's be clear, Casper.
Are you done?
You fooled a lot of people with this, but you've not fooled me. Be gone. Disappear, Ghost. The only reason why you've gotten this far is because of your last name. You are very old, and you need to play your age and not 12. You're an old lady.
Rent free. And I kind of, you know, and I was trying not to put too many RHOA women on this list, so I stopped myself at 3. And so I'm gonna just do it right now since I said I came in at season 5. I want to talk about Kenya Moore, man.
Kenya Moore, hair care.
I want to talk about if Portia was this close. Don't be bad. Portia, and that's the thing. Portia is more, or she was at least more of like a favorite housewife for me, you know. But looking back, especially at that first season, season 5, I gotta say, Kenya was the one who really, like, for better or worse, she changed the trajectory of the show. She did, and kind of like, I don't want to say drug Portia with her, but she kind of did, like, and. You can't deny that when Kenya Moore came into Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, everything shifted.
Going with the win, fabulous. Okay? Thank you.
Well, all right now.
Don't point no daggone scepter at me. I would like Portia to spell scepter. No. We'll wait.
It upped the ridiculousness and the stupidity and the kind of like, is this real? Of the show, I'll give it that. But it also kind of up like the ante with the reads and the mess and the shade, for better or worse. Now, I didn't watch this last season because, as far as I'm concerned, like, the show is over. Like, I mean, you ain't got none of like the. I don't want to say none like the dolls, because from what I understand, Cynthia's there, and like, but like, I don't like the few seasons I seen with Drew. She's a fucking weirdo. I don't want no parts of that. The new girl that they said was on there, that she's suing this. It's fucking weird. So the show is kind of dead to me. But that said, in its heyday, Kenya Moore, she's part of like the reason why I was so fire, man. She is. No denying that. Now, I said Kandi is somebody I relate to when it comes to like reality TV, like personalities. I feel like if I was a housewife of any sort, I would have a lot of Kandi Burruss in me, right? Now, let's swing on over to Basketball Wives. If I was a basketball wife and I was on that show, I would 100% be Tammy Roman.
You, my man, when I was married to him.
I didn't know you was married to him.
It's not a mother on this planet that didn't know that Kenny Anderson was married.
I didn't.
I don't give a. It's not a bitch walking, a hoe walking, a trick walking, a jump off walking that didn't know that he was married. It's all that I could do right now to keep from punching you in your face.
It was like you didn't even exist.
You're missing the point of what the I'm saying.
You are a non-mother factor, bitch.
Okay, you. No.
It's not even a second. It's not even a second thought. I know I would be Tammy if I was on Basketball Wives. I fucks with Tammy. From the moment she got on the show, when she had that ball with the bang, and she was smoking her cigarette, I was like, this is a real bitch right here, and like I recognize her. Maybe it's just like from people I grew up around or whatever, but I know that lady. I know that girl, and a lot of times, man, like I understood why. Now there was times when she was being a fucking bully.
Don't put your hand up. That's what you're not gonna do. I said the popular people. No, you said stop damn you. Bitch, it's too late. You already done told her.
Please don't call me a bitch and be rude.
Bitch, and more bitch. You wanted to go off on me, bitch. Here's your chance. You want to talk big? Bitch, say that to my face. I like these.
There was times when she was being a bully. I ain't even sit up here and lie about that. But like, man, sometimes like they be like, oh, violence ain't the answer. Yes, it is. Sometimes violence. Sometimes you need a little. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and not even just for that. Tammy was just like she. Especially in the beginning, it was like she was on this show, but she was the only one who felt like a real person, like through and through. And that's one thing I'll say that I like about Tammy. From whatever she's done, she gonna be who she is. She gonna say what she gotta say to you to your face. She's not gonna wait till she get in the confessional. I respect a bitch like that. Like, she is part of the building block, because Basketball Wives is such like a part of it. And Tammy, once Tammy showed up on that show, it changed the show. It completely changed the show. I don't even think she was an original. She wasn't an original cast, but I think she was just like a friend that she brought in, and her and Evelyn.
Tell you something about me. I am not a fake ass bitch. And I don't like fake ass bitches in my midst. Let me tell you about me.
Are you serious?
Let me tell you, next time say what's on your mind, bitch.
Something on my damn mind, I would have said it. Insecure bitch.
I ain't got no reason to be insecure. You would think that this is cute. Why would you think that's cute?
I'm going to counter sue for the same thing.
You have nothing to counter sue about.
The entire world thinks that Evelyn was messing around with a married man, which is
but
furthest from the
Evelyn
truth.
did that. Evelyn told that. Don't rip my up, Evelyn.
I don't give a about this, Tim. I don't give a about your little lawsuit.
Disrespect me like that. If I put my hands on you, I know you're trying to
then we'll be playing.
And I ain't trying to have that.
Bye, boo.
All of it.
None of it will be
all of it. Except it's going to be called Tammy's, bitch.
But nah, shouts out to Tammy, man. I really enjoy. Even from people don't realize that she came from the real world. That's why when she came on Basketball Wives, a lot of us were like, I know her. And she's from one of the most iconic, like, real world situations and scenes that have ever happened. And then even when she went back they did a few years ago, like a reboot of like the real world, like some of the cast, and had them live together again. And Tammy and her cast, she was, all I could, when they was talking about who can say the N word or who can't. And one of the Latin queens in the house, she was like, yeah, you can't say nigger. And here go Tammy over in the corner of the room. I think she's in the bathroom while smoking a cigarette.
And you can't say it either. You's a Latina.
I have no idea what it is to be a, okay?
I can't.
Do not ever say that.
You don't say that either. Because you that king.
You's a Latina. I fucking live, bro. Like, Tammy, everything. Ugh. And I guess, like, while I'm here, like, I try to be fair, and I don't like doing revisionist history or whatever. So I try to give people their things, but I guess while we talking about basketball-wise, and if we talking about, I'm kind of struggling with putting Evelyn on this list, at least this first one.
I got a mother. Your will get all mother day.
And it's not because, like, I don't think she's, like, one of, like, the divas and the dolls who really kind of, like, you know, but, like, I don't like that bitch. She's a colorist and a big effing weirdo with a lot of her stances and some of her behavior. That said, it's hard to talk about Tammy on that show without talking about Evelyn. Because they were the catalyst for a lot. And so I can't act like she didn't have a part. I can't act like she didn't play a big role. But I also not gonna act like she wasn't a bully. Shouts out to Royce, by the way. Royce wasn't about that bullshit.
Really?
You a bum.
Really? And you're a hoe.
You're a bum.
And you're a hoe.
You're a bum.
I actually can count mine. I know you can't.
And what, that you're a bum?
Then
What
shut
did
up.
I say? No, you shut the
Bitch! You lucky. Oh, you lucky. You about to get it.
Royce is like, I ain't no punk bitch. You call me what you want to call me, say what you want to say, but you ain't gonna punk me. I fucked with Royce and Tammy. Like, I like the real bitches on reality TV. You might notice by my list today that I like the ones who are, you know what I mean, and not doing stuff like clout wasn't even like a thing back then. Of course, people were trying to get famous, but like clout, that wasn't like. And so like, I prefer the real girls over the ones who like, okay, the camera's on, let me act a fool. No, this is how I act in real life. This is how I act, you know? And I like that. So I guess Evelyn, shouts out to you, sister. My Afro-Latina sister. Girl, please. Afro-Latina. She ain't never. Child, please. Okay. Acting like she a model la negra, huh? The Puerto Rican princess. She said, I'm not colorist. I gotta be calm. Afro-Latina. You ain't never said you was nobody. Girl, please, sister. You just like black dick. Anyway. Now, on to the last person on the list today. I'm gonna be honest, and I gotta give it to one of the girls, if not the girl, who we often forget is a reality TV show doll. And this is Cardi B, man.
A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
When she showed up on Love and Hip Hop New York, I gotta be honest, bro. I didn't see it for her. Like, and what I mean is like, she was just another Love and Hip Hop girl. She was Mariah Lynn. She was Young B. She was Bianca. She was those are the girls. She came in with them, and like, so I was like, oh, this is the new part of the new class of the, you know what I mean? And so I didn't necessarily, I was like DJ Self at the time. I wasn't taking her serious. You know, I didn't see it. But while she was there on the show, before she even blew up into being a rap superstar, while she was there on the show, even though that era was kind of over, she was still giving us real ass bitch give up about a nigga reality TV.
Paying both of their rent?
Yes.
You know you're not paying their rent. You are the type of man that I be talking about. You need to get from these guys what you want. You get out of both of them. And what are they getting in return? She's a
Big
talented ass
ratings,
woman,
sweetheart.
and Tyra's a smart ass woman, and you got them
Let me
looking
say
dumb
something.
on
All right,
TV.
sweetheart.
Men like you need to get you.
I
Look
do
how you
love
show your daughters how your
I do
women
love
should get treated.
I do love
You
that.
think that's good?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
She was in there like she was maybe do I just like the violence? Cause she was fighting the girls and I just get in the comments. Do I think sometimes violence is the answer, or am I just do I need to get in therapy? Because like some of the times when people be throwing hands, I'd be like, I understand, I get it. And there were times when she might have, thrown a hand and or a shoe.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
And I might have understood, so, but now I'm really like, she gave iconic moments, and like the couple seasons she was there was great. I know the last season she was on, you could tell it was like, nah, she don't belong here no more. And like, it was a different vibe. But while she was there, she gave great moments, and just sort of like for her to truly do what everybody before her was trying to do, which was turn that Love and Hip Hop contract into like a legitimate, she's Grammy Award winning. Who saw that coming when she came on Love and Hip Hop? Like, but if you're gonna do it, that's the blueprint to follow. That's how you fucking do it. One thing I learned from her, and going back and watching that season Love and Hip Hop, she was on the first one. DJ Self played in her face, and she always believed her own hype.
Hey America, what's poppin'? My name is Cardi B, but I'm just a regular schmegular girl from the Bronx, and my goal is to make that money and turn everything up. Ain't no party like a Cardi B party, like, I got that party poppin'.
She was like, fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck, I don't need you to believe in me. You. I'ma believe my own hype, and believe in her hype. She is one of, if not the biggest female rapper in the world right now. So shouts out to Cardi B for shouts out to Cardi B. Mona. Come on, Mona. That's my list though. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know if I missed anybody. If y'all would add, subtract, multiply, and or divide anybody. Get down in the comments, let me know. Also, again, if you leave that comment as a super thanks, or if you leave it on Cash App with a tip, I will read it right here on the next episode of Chasing Your Face, and we will have a little chit chat about it. It's gonna be a good ass time. Other than that, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, foe, and hoe, and make somebody smile today. And remember, be nice, asshole.